We have a new celebrity in the building. He got a little infamy going on right now. Lili Venus. What's going on? How you doing?
Hey, y'all. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for gracing our platform. We have a super serious topic to talk about that you are a part of. I have a lot of information about. There's been a gentleman going around by the name of Chud the Builder. Chud the Builder has been harassing young, old African Americans, calling them hard R for about a month now, 2 3 months.
No,
I think he's been doing
it's been over a year.
Yeah.
Over a year.
And I just found out 2 weeks ago. I would have been said something.
Oh wow. Over a year, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Before we just a little, how do you know Chud?
Through weed. First,
weed.
he just was the plug,
Okay.
but then we became friends. And then he would come to my house when I throw parties and stuff.
Did he seem racist? Like, did you get
Nah,
any?
like he was one of us. All his friends were black.
Okay.
Like all his friends were black. He listened to our music. He ate our food. He sold us weed. Like it was very shocking to see him turn.
Was
into
the
this.
weed good?
Hell, that was the plug. He has some of the best weed in Clarksville. All the college kids went to him.
Okay, so when you learned of what he was doing online and his content, what was your initial reaction?
I was in a serious state of denial. I couldn't believe what I was watching. So I was at work. I do security, and I was at work, and my homegirl was like, "Hey, you saw this?" And I'm looking. I'm like, "Dalton?" I'm like, "Show me something else." So she's showing me. I'm going down the rabbit hole, and I'm like, "What happened to him?" Because we remained friends all throughout my life, even when I moved away from Clarksville. The last time we spoke to each other was in 2022. And the only reason why we stopped talking to each other was because my brother had got murdered, and I kind of like spiraled a bit. So I fell off the face of the planet for a while. So when I finally see him again, to see him like that, I just couldn't believe it. I just could not believe it. So I literally prayed, and I was like, God, please put him in my path, because this is only going to end in one of two ways. Someone's going to jail or someone's getting killed. And I kid you not, 2 days later, I bumped right into him. I was doing DoorDash on Broadway. I made a left, and he was literally right there. And I had to take the moment. I got out the car, and that's when I approached him and tried to figure out, like, what happened.
And what was his response like? He
didn't deny it. He said it. He was like, yeah, you were cool as shit. But he wasn't trying to say too much either. I felt like he was trying to ignore me, especially when I pulled back up with my receipts. Like, you used to message me, like, stop playing with me. And nah, he wasn't really going for it. He just brushed me off and started talking to the women around me, the white ladies. After that, another video went viral. He harassed a bunch of tourists from London, like immediately after talking to me.
So, Chud, back in the day, his name is Dalton, right?
Yeah.
So can you break down where all this pegging stuff starts going? Like where?
Well, honestly, I feel like he did this to himself, because after I spoke to him, and I just want to say, I really did not know he was going to post me. I literally was fresh off work. I looked the hot.
He actually posted you?
Yes, he posted our whole conversation.
Oh, wow.
And that's what led to me
He was on live stream. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can watch it.
And then his Clippers posted that he said I was a crack whore and he used to fuck me raw dog in his trailer. And I've never been to his trailer. He's always been to my house. And I'm like, you fucked me, raw dog? Are you sure? So I went down that rabbit hole, and apparently he said a lot more than that too. And because of who I am in my city, that really pissed me off. Like, you're not gonna tarnish my name like that. So if you're going to say we fucked, say it all. Because everybody knows I'm a top. Every nigga that has ever touched me has touched my dick. Like, stop playing with me. So I had to clap back, and now we're here.
Right. Okay, so for him to be this so-called racist, and you're the last thing that would come out, right?
I know. That's why I didn't think he would post me, because why would he want his followers to know that he did used to kick it like with a black woman? And it wasn't just like some high and by text, like, you're at my house, you're selling me weed, I'm cooking for you, you're coming to all my parties. Like,
You said it was you and your girlfriend and him.
Oh yeah, I had all types of sex parties back then.
Okay.
So he probably did other stuff with other participants too. Like I did all types of stuff back then.
So there's this big thing going viral, and you know it's like with Boston Richie, right?
Okay.
And have you seen that?
Yeah,
like pretty much. Would you say that just because a man gets pegged that he is gay?
Ooh, this is such a good conversation already. It depends on the intentions and the man himself, because I have met a lot of guys that were actually virgins with me. They've never been popped back there before. And they just stayed either with me or they would go on and get other women who would do that. But I have just as many men who would start with me and then they would be gay. Right. So it's a spectrum, really.
In your eyes, what do you think Chud was?
I think it was just experimental. We were so young back then. We were so young. It was always drinking involved, weed. Like, it was just fun. I never knew him to be like that outside of me. So.
This is just so crazy to even fathom.
I'm sorry.
When you are approaching a man in that manner, like, what's the protocol like?
They approach me and then I give them their options.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, cause you know, I want to be like, have you ever felt like, yeah, I find you attractive. I want to do that to you.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie. When I first was in the game doing this, it wasn't like that.
Gotcha.
I didn't really fancy it. But I guess you do something enough, you grow to love it, you know? So now I like the shit. If he got a nice little booty, come here.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, when does it transform from this is something I just do or something I offer versus, yeah, now I want to have you like that. I want to have you in that type of position.
I guess the vibes, like, if he really does respect, he's not going to get no pum-pum from me, and the conversation is good, then I'll consider it.
Were you Chud's first?
Yeah. Yeah, I was, for sure.
So to, you know, without getting graphic, it's like to do that to a man, is that it like, is he screaming? Is he?
Oh no, I take it slow and small. You always start. It's like with ear gauges. You can't just bust the hole open, you know? You got to gradually go bigger. So.
And how many times did y'all say that y'all did this?
Back then, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to put a number on it. Like, I was a firecracker back then. I really could not keep count how many times I did that.
But it was frequent, like with you and Chud.
Well, yeah. Anytime he was at my house, maybe with the exception of a few times, I was probably having a sex party. So.
What do you think his mental state must be, knowing that y'all have this type of intimate history and he approaches you and y'all see each other and it's like he acts like he doesn't know where y'all been at?
Well, if I'm being honest, I think I broke his character a little bit when I approached him. And like, that's kind of what I wanted, but not in this way. I just was trying to get through to Dalton, not Chud. I was trying to understand, how did Dalton even become this Chud? So, and he knew I moved away. Right. So I think that literally, like a ghost from the past, like, what are you even doing here? You don't even live here. So I think I threw him off.
Do you think maybe it's like split personality? Because I heard him say on one part, he's like, I'm Dalton and I'm Chud. Like, yeah. Like maybe he's ashamed of things that Dalton has done, and Chud is this other figure that's more manly, more masculine. Because there's a picture of him online dressed up as a fairy.
And that's what my parties were known for. People would come dressed up as anything they wanted to be.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm pretty big in the fairy community. Right. That's people who dress up as animals. The fairy community, people who dress up as fairy. Like, that's what I'm known for. You can just come and be as you are.
You are lesbian.
Right. My pussy is gay. My dick is bisexual.
Right. How does that work inside of your actual relationship?
Honesty and transparency is key. Usually when I'm courting a woman, I'm upfront about my past, and they usually go for it. They usually want to get down too. So.
Now you're saying you're a top. Mm-hmm. Do you typically lean towards films?
Oh, yeah. I hope this doesn't come off offensive, but I find it backwards if I was to date a masculine presenting woman. I just feel like if I want to be with a man, I'm going to be with a man, you know?
Right.
So if I have a girl, she needs to be just as pretty as me.
Real life.